Hi guys, thank you for joining me. So, Temu, if you're an influencer, they have different online campaigns you can join. And my Temu contact lady shared this one with me. And what it is, it's talking about gadgets. And I'm just going to share some of my favorite Temu gadgets. And we don't have... Okay, we craft. So, not a lot of it's electronic stuff. But I'm still going to share our favorite my favorite craft gadgets, okay? And we're just going to spend a second going through this. And I want to tell you about a couple of things. I don't know where to start. Okay, since this is off to the side so I don't forget, let me share some sewing gadgets, okay? I got this cool little pin holder. Neat. And then, needle holder. Gosh, why do I always talk wrong? And then, I got some needles. I'm uncertain which ones. I just have two for binding in here now. But I was going to show you some more gadgets I got. Let's see which side's up on here. Okay. These are amazing. They thread and they're called granny or something. It's so funny. But they have a little notch in the eye of the needle. And I'm going to put all the links for these in the drop down. It might take me a minute, so if I go ahead and upload it and I'm not done, just check back. I'm going to give you current links on all of it, okay? But they have a tiny little notch in the eye for easy threading, okay? How cool is that? And I don't remember which ones I got. I have a lot of needles, and I got some with the sewing kit, and I don't remember which ones. And then I just can put them on these little cards. And then I got this too, and I love it, and I leave it out. Okay? And then I got this. A lot of this stuff you'll find in the lightning deals, because this bin, now it's not that much anymore, and it's worth more. But I think I got it for like $1.08 in the lightning deals. Okay? But it's worth, $3 or $4. It's worth more. Then here I got this adjustable. I always feel like my other needle is squeezing my finger. So this one is adjustable. And really, that's the only part of a needle you need, And then I got these. Love these. Did not have these. And then I got a sewing kit that came with some too. And because this sewing, I got a little sewing kit box that had stuff in it. And then I got this bin and just put all my stuff in it. But there's a couple of things I want to show you in here. I think this one came with the sewing kit, which is fine. And then this is really neat. It is a thread cutter. See, it's a ring. You wear it like a ring. And I have used it, and it's great. And it's got a razor blade in it to slice the thread. It's really handy as you're sewing. And then this pack of needle threaders. You just stick it through the eye of the needle and pull it out. I got that before I got the kit. Before I got the pack of needles. And then this here, it came, well, it looks like one fell out. It came with snaps. So that's neat. Oops. And then, you all know I've done a dedicated video on all of this amazing thread. That's not a gadget, but it's just in the sewing box, and you need to know about that. Also, you can get them as a group or individually. And then, I highly advise this one for... Let me try to turn my light on. I highly advise getting this one. It's like tan and gray and white. And it's really neat for junk journals. See? Isn't that pretty? If you didn't want to go this bold route, I kind of wish they weren't quite so neon. But, they're fun and I love them. But I would get more of the tan and gray and white one, you know, for just a neutral color journal. But of course we can have fun with the neon ones and stuff too, you know, like doing a unicorn journal or something, right? So that is my sewing stuff. So I'll set that aside. This, you know about these, they have a couple different styles. I got this in the very beginning and I was going to tell you guys. It is, I think somebody called it a redactor. And looky here. Oh, I've got it upside down. But it covers up your privacy. And I noticed a lot of people, when they're doing a haul, they will scribble out their address. But unless you mark out the tracking number and stuff, there's no point in that, because they can look up the tracking number and see everything about it. Okay? Then this corner rounder, everybody's been getting it. I highly recommend it. It's got a 4mm, 7mm, and 10mm radius. And I never rounded corners so much in my life, and I really like it. And then it works great. You just have to make sure it's seated in there properly. And it really works great. I love this thing. Also, my other corner rounder had a back on it that you slide off. You know how some of them do that? And this one, I wasn't used to the bits falling all over the paper. So I just put a piece of box tape on it and then folded the edge under to give me a pull. But I guess you wouldn't even need that. But then I just seal it. And I've only had to change that tape a couple times. And that saves the mess all over the table, right? Then this, everybody needs this in their life. Okay, let's say I'm going to do a book binding. I'm going to staple. Okay? And then, look, I need to staple that spine. And then my scissors don't go wide enough. Or deep enough, right? How am I going to staple that? Right? You guys, look what they have. And this is so heavy duty and nice. This is amazing. You need this in your craft life. I have used it already. What you do is you bring it up the side. And then you... There was one girl that showed... This one has a notch to show you. But some of them don't. They cut... Well, this one kind of does too. But I have had one... My other one, it's on my other desk, doesn't have a notch to show you where the staple comes out, because you think you're lining it up and it's not coming out the end. It's coming out a millimeter back. You know what I mean? And then somebody did mention to, I opened that and messed that up. Then someone did mention to, mark that, to tell you, to show you where your staple is coming out. But this one does have a notch. I don't know if you can see. This one does have a little mark right here. I can catch my nail on it, see? It does show you where your staple's coming out. But you can mark that with a drop of, like, with a drop of, you know, what's it called? Liquid, you know, the, whiteout, the liquid whiteout, you know, you can just put a drop on it. But if you line that notch up to the edge, I'll show you something. If you line that notch up, then you know, watch it not work. Yes, your staple comes out in your thing. It's not offset. Well, that's not perfect, but it's pretty close. Okay? It just barely comes across the front. But unless you have that guide, then, you know, you could be a little off. So I love that. And then to do both sides, you just come in the other side. Like if it doesn't go, like I put this one here. And then if I want to come up here and it's not deep enough, then you just turn it around. And then you'll have to line it up and look at your guideline and make sure your paper's square. And then, there. See how great that is? Isn't that great? Okay, so you need one of these in your life. They're a rotating stapler. And they're just great. And they're very heavy duty and durable. They're about $5-6. I will leave a link. Okay. And I don't know why I pushed that one out instead of in. That one I had the setting backwards. Then this, guys, you need this in your life. This is so cute and handy, and I love it, love it, love it. And this, let's talk about organization too. My gosh, that was 27 cents. It's got a happy face on it. This they had in lots of colors, but I don't really care about the color. I don't get everything in pink, so then I just did yellow just to be different. Because if stuff doesn't come in red, I had been getting pink. Let me try something here. Let's see how good. Okay, so let me turn that over because that was the black spot. Okay, and what this is not one of the rotating ones, but what this is a teeny tiny blade, and I think it would come out really handy for cleaning up bits of dyes that don't. There is one that rotates, and I'm not doing very good with this. I hadn't tried this before. Let's see. I didn't quite get it good enough. But there is one that rotates too, but I think this one would be fine. Okay, I'm going back over it. Let's see. I'm trying to talk and do this, and I can't. But, like, let's say you're one of those that doesn't like a white border on a sticker or something, right? Well, then you just trim this. No, I went crooked. I can't do this and talk. Sorry. I'll shut up. Okay, so there, we got, we cut that out, you know, or if you get a die, you know how dies, maybe there's a little corner or something that doesn't clean up as perfect, or we get, you know, do like a doily and it's always got one little piece of it, or it didn't cut all of it clean enough, and then this would work brilliantly for that. And this, you would have the die as an outline tool. You know, you just run along the die. And then it has refills, guys. Look at this. It has refills. And it's like a pin, but it's a little tiny cutting knife. And it was 89 cents. Love that. Love, love, love that. You need that. They also make a rotating one that looks pretty cool too. It's more intuitive as it rotates and turns with you. Then also I've got one right here on my desk, and so I had to grab my son's. And this set of, if you don't have these, you need them. These little cord adapter things. And what they do is they stick on the table or wherever, whatever, right? And then they keep your cord sorted, and it keeps it ready to go, and then you can use it and pull it out and leave it in the thing, and then, you know, you just pull it out to use it, and it keeps them handy. And no joke, guys, this one set, this one has 2, this one has 3, and this one has 5. This entire set, and my son likes green, so I got it for him. This entire set was 27 cents. And it was on a lightning deal. You've got to check out the lightning deals. Now, the prices I give you won't be, they'll be regular prices, because I don't want, you can search lightning deals for them. But, I don't want to give you a link that'll be changing in 2 days when the lightning deal's over. But all of this stuff is cheap on its own. You don't have to do lightning deals. I'm going to wait for a second for that. Now, this one, this was 99 cents for 60 pieces, and I have used it. And I can show you how I'm going to use it. Well, I'm not going to take that. Okay. I might. Let's see if I can do it. If I can't do it, I'm not going to waste a bunch of time. And my trick for this is this needle point thing from the Dollar Tree. We'll get down in there to peel off like the back of washi stickers or something. Okay? Or this film like that. You know how some stickers have that film on the back? Or the front. Sometimes it's the front that it's a film. But what I've done with this on my other table is hold down like this mat. Maybe I just get it centered and I want to keep it centered so I know where my camera is or something. Because if I shove this mat around, then I don't know if I'm in frame anymore, you know. And these Dollar Tree pointer sticks have come two to a pack. And then you've just got this double-sided film. And it says it's like wall safe and removable and stuff. But like here, I get my thing centered right, and then I just put this under it and then push it down. And my light just went off. And it's on there. And then if I push it down, then that holds my mat still. Oh, sorry. Do you see how I'm pushing? It's not even moving my mat. Okay, so then that one will do it. One will hold the mat. And then that will hold my mat in the same spot while I'm working. And I can, you know, reuse it, it says. So, how cool is that? And this is something that shows up before Temu even knows who you are. This is something that'll start popping up in the beginning. And before you start searching stuff and it kind of gets your personality and knows what to show you. And they want to show you that. And they're great. I've used several and I love them. Also, I've used the heck out of this B7000 glue. Like I said, my son wears headphones constantly. And they're over-the-ear ones, I think. And he's always got a pair laying on my desk that need fixed. And these have worked great. Or this glue has worked great. I really like it. Then this, oh my gosh, guys. It is 4 cords. But I've used it on boxes and stuff too. But it's double-sided Velcro. How handy dandy is that? And then I've used it like to cut in pieces. Like, I'll show you. Like this cord. Okay? Let's just wrap it around and say we're gonna put a wrapping around that. You know? You can get sets of these, like 20 pieces already ready to go. Or you can just get this, and it was like 5 yards for $1, for 99 cents. And, you know, just cut them in 2 or 3 inches. I don't know what this would be. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. About 3 inches will hold, you know, a travel thing. Also, I'm getting something I didn't know they made, and now you know, and I'm excited about it. You know how like we use Velcro for our journals, right? Did you know they have transparent? It's not white, it's transparent, literally. And isn't that neat for a journal? You know, what if you don't want a big white dot in the middle of everything? So I'm pretty excited about that. I'll show you that in a second. These were again in the lightning deals, and they're fine, and I love them. And they were, and you could even use them for wire cutting here, maybe, or something. But they were 6 cents. This is what the lightning deals will do for you, okay? 6 cents, and they're lovely. I like them. And these, I got both of these. This is like, you know, like the Cricut tool thing. And then it's got this this mesh side to it so you don't scratch. But I'm always looking, like, let's say I'm gluing down lined paper to the back of a tag. And I'm always looking for something bigger to smooth the paper down. You know? Because I have, like, this one, and then this one, you know, and that's just a lot of work. And sometimes you do get a little ridge in it, you know. So this spreads out big pieces. And it's bigger in my hand. I'm always looking for something bigger to hold on to. So love those. Love, love, love those. This one is under baking. They showed like having a big ball of dough and having to chop it in 3 pieces or something, you know, to separate a big ball of dough. That's what this is. It's like a dough knife or some kitchen gadget. Okay. Then this, I'm not going to glue one on there. I don't want to do that. Okay, I've got my Temu book here that we're doing Temu Tuesday, right? And how about on this, I just glue something down. Because this is kind of like a gadget, glue, right? And some of these I did not, let me pick out a pink one for that. Big pink one. Okay, okay. Or no, how about we do a bow? That'd be cute, wouldn't it? Does it show up? Yes, it shows up. So, some of this stuff I did not know how to glue down. Because we got, I'll show you. Because I've gotten this assortment. And look at this assortment, guys. I'll link this assortment down too, even though it's not a gadget. So I got this lovely assortment. Has lots of flowers. Oh, look at the bow. Okay. And little flowers and half rounds and other flowers and stars and hearts and dots and there's a moon and here's like this cute little flower thing and stars. And you need, if I were to get this again, I would probably, well, unless you want a certain color. I'm just trying to have fun with assortment because for all this time I've always got everything in red. So I'm trying to get a good assortment of stuff. But if you, and looky there, isn't that pretty? A little peach flower. But if I got this again, I would probably get maybe 3 packs. And then it'd be 3 times this much. And it was like cheap. This whole pack of stuff was so cheap. But then you've got it's even got some starfish in it. And then you've got a good assortment, a good solid amount of a good assortment. And here are these, they hold a bead in them. They sunk in, you know, to like cradle a bead or something. And then lots of half rounds. Great stuff. Then I got these iridescent ones. And they're all these colors, but they've got an iridescence to them. Then I got all of these, which are just like 5, they're flowers, but it's really like 5 teardrop shaped gems. Okay? And then I got these bows. I did get these in pink. I don't know if maybe assortment wasn't available, but I did get these in a blush pink because I mean that matches everything. So I never knew how to glue these down, and somebody said some kind of glue. I don't remember, but I don't have it. Beacons or something, some kind of glue. So anyway, what I got, which I'd already gotten this by the time they mentioned it, so I already had it. But these nail glue, it wasn't even $1 for 5 of them. And what I thought was that this was a nice small container. So, you know, sometimes if you get the big honking thing, it's super glue, it's dried out and crusty by the time you use it all. So this was 2-gram bottles, and I got 5 2-gram bottles. And these are in lightning deals too. And they're $1 on their own or cheaper in a lightning deal, right? But I got the 2-gram bottles. And then what I thought this would work out as the neatest little, I know this isn't technically a gadget, but we're using it as a gadget, is a tiniest drop. Let's see where we're going to put this. We're going to put it down because I don't want it sticking out. It might be too heavy to, or should I? Okay, I'll put it right there. We'll stick it out. There. We gave it the tiniest drop. I just thought we could be neat with this. You know? And then there. And look. Now that will be stuck forever. It'll take a second to set up. But isn't that a neat way to glue down these gems? Won't that be neat? And you know, it's super glue. It's nail glue technically, but anybody that's had their nails done knows that's super glue. You know? But isn't that neat? And that's what I'm going to use to attach all this flat back blingy stuff. And this bow wasn't even flat back. And let me move it around and give it something to grip too. Let me wait for it to grip. There, it's gripped. Look, see, it's not falling off. It just took that long to grip. And you can't see it because super glue's clear too, right? Isn't that pretty? And I wish my light didn't go off. Okay, let's see. Can you see? Look how pretty, guys. Isn't that pretty? So, let's see. And I think that's all. And more lightning deals and gadgets. Let's talk about this. It was 8 cents or something. It's technically for cheese. But then I put all of my mini decks of cards in it. Look at these cards, guys. I know this is not a gadget, but look. And then they come with boxes, guys. It comes with boxes. And these, I saw them again in lightning deals, but when I got them, the cards were 39 cents a deck. They might be more. They're worth more. I would pay more. And then this thing, right? Look at here, guys. Look at this. And then I have them lined up on their side. And they work. They're fine on their side. Even these tiny ones are still stayed in. And this was 58 cents when I got it. And then I think when I looked at it again or shared it, it was 98 cents. And well worth it. Well worth it. Because it's a double layer. Okay? And the bottom, these sections come out. Okay? And I have them, so I hate stacks of stuff. I do not want to deal with a stack of boxes. So what I do is I sit them like that on my desk. And they don't even fall over. If I push one out, they don't fall over. And then I just keep them lined up. So then I pull it out. Anything I have, I pull it out like a book on a bookshelf. Okay? And these were great. And they were 58 cents, but they're well worth it. And they cost like 98 cents now, but they're still well worth it. They're great. I've used a few. I've used 1, 2, 3 of them already to sort my bits. You know, I've outgrown my storage for everything since all this Temu stuff. So I've had to upgrade my storage. And they're great. So I don't have gadgets, but I have I don't have electronic gadgets, but I have craft gadgets. And I love all of it. And share yours. And like I said, give me a few minutes to get all these links uploaded. My code is fav12404. Also, if you have shopped on Temu, you already have a discount code. Also, anyone can apply to be an influencer, and I have a link for that. And I'm going to do a follow-up video on how to be an influencer and an affiliate. Okay? And with influencer, I did one haul in the beginning. Do you remember when everybody did? I collabed with them in the beginning before they had this online influencer program. And do you remember when everybody broke their hauls up into 3 videos? It was because of that collaboration. And that was one of their requests. Break your haul up into 3 videos. Because they gave you a lot to pick. You could pick a lot of things. And it did take 3 hauls to do it right. And then, so I collabed with them in the beginning. And now they're doing this influencer campaign. And I've qualified for 2 times. And once my points get balanced out, I will have a 3rd one. So I have, tomorrow I should get my 2nd influencer pack. And then next couple days I have another personal Temu haul. And I should qualify for a 3rd influencer campaign soon. I should have already. I'm waiting on points to roll around. You know, it takes a while to process stuff, okay? So if you have any questions, let me know. Check the description box. I'll go ahead and put my influencer and affiliate links. And I will be doing a video on how to sign up, okay? Because like I said, I'm getting ready to do my 4th influencer haul, okay? That's pretty cool. And thank you to you guys interaction really helps with that. So I appreciate you. All your comments and likes and everything. And let me know if you have any ideas for the next haul. I'm really on these last 2 hauls, I keep getting more of the same. I get more paper, more of everything, and I need to switch. Do you want me to do like a gadget, like a tech gadget, like lighting, or oh, I was gonna show you too. Do you want me to get, you know, like film setup stuff, or no, I don't want to go there. I was going to show you some real tech. Oh, shoot, I can't open photos. Because, let me see if you can see. Let me turn it up. Okay. Sorry. Is this not turned up? Okay. So this is my son's room, and you can see this lighting strip under this cabinet he has, or under these shelves. Now let me show you. That's with the light on and the lighting strip on. And this is probably a 6-foot shelf. And I got the light and put it up there for him. And this is with the light off. Look how bright it is under there. Isn't that nice? And this shelf had a little lip on the front. You can see it has like a lip on the front, so you can't even see the light. Isn't that neat? And that's with the light off, the room light off, and that's with the room light on. Okay, and then this is I was thinking of other places I could put it. This is a shelf I have in the living room. You can see above the TV. And it is actually an old bedpost. No, headboard. See, it's a vintage headboard. And then I guess they used part of, it's an oak. And they used part of the headboard to make a shelf. And I've had it hung both ways, with this underneath or this on top, you know. But a lighting kit would be pretty under there, wouldn't it? And then this is my craft room, and the mantle I have. And wouldn't a light be pretty under there, or a colored light, you know? And I will put a link for those in the drop down. Or around the mirror, or little tinkle lights, just, you know, scattered, right? Or under, this is a mantle here, under the mantle, you know. So these lights are so cool. Needs to go under there, and then look how nice it looks. Isn't that great? Okay, and I think that's about all. So that's my gadget share. Okay, let me know if you have any questions, and like I said, it'll all be in the description. Okay, and use code FAV12404. Love you, bye.